This is the problem with people like you and people who want to complain, is they like to assume where I'm getting my info from. If I reported everything that Catherine Despira wanted me to report, I would be reporting a ton of shit that I don't even agree with. Everybody likes to assume that just because I'm friends with Catherine Despira that I get all my information from Catherine Despira. Newsflash, dude, that is not the case. You only make yourself look like an ass when you assume things.
Hold up.
So this is a one-shot audio recording being given to Rudy Chavez as he requested of me information to give the general public, and since I've moved on to doing things I enjoy doing with my team, I'm going to try to keep this short. A couple pals of mine back in late December were watching Apollo Legends videos about Narcissa Wright because we were huge Zelda fans. One of them was friends of Apollo's. They later on told me Apollo's recent video idea at the time was for exposing Todd Rogers, who at the time I had no idea who he even was. I didn't know who Mr. Activision was because I grew up in the NES age. I never grew up in the Atari age or Sega age or any of that stuff. A month later, he's exposing Billy Mitchell, and then a month later goes by and he's silent altogether. We asked all over if anyone knew what happened to this guy. Not even our white goose knows where he went. Even now, and I spoke to him about this, he has no idea. A small group of us expected foul play involving his sources he used to report on Billy and Todd. I took it upon myself to get near some of these sources and kind of follow in his footsteps thing to see what happened, and by doing the exact same thing, so exposing a suspected cheater in this case, I picked the leader of Empire Arcadia as it would direct the most attention. On July 1st, I referenced Tipster in my SFGE video. Eventually that led me to people who had a grudge against Isaiah Johnson, in this case Triforce, people like Princeton and Catherine Despira.
So anyway, the Donkey Kong culture, I'm not really a fan of it. Just a bunch of jocks. Yeah, it only got popular with King of Kong. Oh, by the way, Hector, I'm gonna fucking sue your ass. You little shit.
I found out that that wasn't her real name, and more so-called Isaiah Johnson called him a racial slur, so I didn't really trust her to begin with. There was also reports on Google saying that she was suspected for DDoSing and doxing people, which I didn't find cool or, legal in the very least. Before I posted my video about the suspected cheater on his part, these three fed me no information on Isaiah. I had to individually dig on my own to do all the work. I did pretty much my entire video by myself. It was just them telling me what they thought and what they felt and how much they wanted me to expose him. How much they wanted me to do a video. And I was telling them my findings as I was searching. They told me pretty much to talk to somebody else for information, all the time. The only person who did any work was the social groundwork, which was Princeton. And I'll give him credit on that. I did tell him to go out and talk to people. I was too busy doing what I was doing to be bothered to actually talk to people. I spoke to Patrick Scott Patterson. document what he said about Isaiah giving bribes to referees, and I posted that in my video on July 24th. That was the first instance in the Empire Arcadia cheating question mark video on the 24th of July, where I said, yeah, PSP says right here he's suspected of giving money to a referee, and he says it word for word. Because Patrick Scott Patterson was in the circle of referees, so there was no reason to not question that. So he let me document that. The following weeks, I was packing my stuff because I was moving out in August for hospital visiting. During that time, Princeton opened the ACTG, the Discord server. I gave myself moderator. He handled all the social aspects for the most part, while I handled school research privately. I joined TG roughly July 28th to join the disputes to see what others know. I didn't know all the rules, but current TG staff explained to me what is and isn't against the rules. Talking about a dispute outside the website on any platform was 100% allowed and encouraged, actually. But you're not allowed to tell people what to vote yes or no on in a group, because that is a form of collusion, which is a bannable offense. I asked in Glendo, who is a TG staff that, was in the server, that I thought, I told him, I think this is colluding. And I misinterpreted TG's rules on collusion from only being there for less than 2 months. I didn't know what their idea and what their view was of collusion. Is it sitting here outside of a platform talking together, or is it being on the actual site? Because I didn't see a difference. And Dave and Glenn kind of agreed. They said, look, this is fine, because you're doing it on 2 different platforms. What's the difference? So long as you're not telling each other off the platform. And we were monitored by Glenn, who was active at the time. Nothing was being said. No one was telling people what to vote on. Anybody who was already in that server already voted. Legitimately, they were already voted in. I wasn't referenced in the dispute until about page 14-15 about the bribery claim. That came from me. As for Tipster, that guy has lied way too many times and can't take no. Between July 5th and August 29th, this guy was offering to interview me first, and as a gesture, I showed him and told him everything he would need to know to prepare for the interview. He made 4 videos about Isaiah Johnson and the bribery claim, telling me he hopes Isaiah to get banned from TG by posting those monetized videos about him, calling him out for bribery. He was hoping he would get banned. He told me this. He even showed the videos to Jace, stole my credit. Now mind you, I documented the bribery claims first. I got no credit for doing this. He's even lied to people, telling them that I filed a DMCA claim on Empire Arcadia over Twitter, saying I'm fired first. I never filed anything. I had my attorney, who I pay to protect my mark, to file a trademark complaint to YouTube. That's not a DMCA. This attorney and a few other paralegals behind him said the claim was perfectly fine and within legal scope to make on Empire Arcadia. Tipster has also edited the Twin Galaxies Wikipedia page, and anyone can check the history, the edit history. He added his own video as an RS, reliable source, which is not valid to try and steal the attention of my findings of the bribery claim by making them official on Wikipedia. Yeah, during all that time, I got kicked from Tipster's Discord community without a reason or a notice. I tried to ask him on stream during a Q&A, chill stream, and he said, "Don't derail my stream, ask me afterwards." I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I waited till after his stream, and he told me it was because I spoke to Rudy Ferretti, and that he was dangerous. I got banned from his server for talking to somebody he didn't like. During that entire week, he was talking about how our private conversations, our voice conversations that we had that was off record. He was laughing about swatting threats that I received. He was laughing about my anxiety. It was really disgusting that he said these things about me. Crimson showed me on a share screen what he was saying because he was still on the server. He thinks Crimson was the only person telling me all of what he was saying. The shit that he was talking about me for no reason in his community. I told him my Twitter got hacked. I got angry about that and threatened legal action against EMP if they were responsible. He turned on me when I said I wanted to get a dox for legal purposes. He falsely claimed that everyone I threatened to hack Isaiah's fucking YouTube channel. My legal threat would have been illegal actions of takedown on YouTube to his channel if he was involved with hijacking accounts, because normally YouTube would take a channel down like that for that reason, for illegal activity. They do it. I emailed him. I never threatened to hack Isaiah. There's no word of context. He twisted my context in my wording and added that in. I emailed him on August 29th, the email you see on screen, along with the photos of everything Crimson share screened me that night, to see if what others in a server were telling me and photoshopping to me. I wanted to know if that was true. I didn't want to believe that it was like legit. because I needed to see it for myself. This email was basically, I'm done being your friend. Leave me alone and I leave you be. Goodbye. He went live as soon as I sent this to him on Twitch, started hurling insults at me without a reason and throwing a hissy fit. Tipster has admitted verbally to me in private off record, and I'm quoting Tipster here. He said, I think Triforce and his stupid black goons need to watch what they say. They filed a false DMCA on you and even threatened me with a shotgun at one point, and I wish I saved that stream 50 so days ago. And he suggested that everyone in the server, including members of TG and its staff, are racists. The classic gaming community is pissed at Tipster. And Kat, Despera, real name Catherine Tess. I'm not calling her fake name anymore. She impersonated Mark Alpiger trying to get in and join our server while impersonating somebody else, which all you had to do to join was verify who you were coming in. The two of them owe the entire gaming community an apology for the lies. I even found out the documents she gave to Apollo Legends for his King of Kong video. I found out those documents were fake. Yeah, they're fake. Tipster isn't a news platform. A news platform doesn't verbally attack people live using many different copyrighted materials without paying royalty fees or anything. He's blocked me on Twitter after I told him on Discord I got hacked. On my Twitter. My Twitter got hacked. Because several people were sending me docs of where they thought I lived and eventually broke into my account just to try to find out where I lived. He unblocked me at some point, randomly, out of nowhere, to screen cap if I was saying anything about his involvement in indirectly harassing me through people he was talking to on their own Twitters publicly. I confronted him privately, and I blocked him on Twitter, because that's all he does to twist stories, is to block people and lie and delete comments and then twist things, like he did with Rudy Chavez. He deleted his comment off his video, and then Kimberly, his wife, came in to comment on his behalf as well, and then he turns out, oh, your wife's protecting you. We all know you deleted Rudy Chavez's frickin' comment. All he does is twist stories, and due to Robert Centellin, aka Tipster, posting our cease and desist and publicly showing our names in my P.O. box, I unblocked him on Twitter and reported him as soon as I was told that. He got a 12-hour suspension because of that. Because of me and Twitter team. Posting docs is illegal. But privately getting docs for legal purposes to send a legal document is not. The act of posting docs is a federal crime, as stated by quite a few of my attorneys. Docs are meant to harass, shame, attack, or impose physical danger to the individuals online or to scare them. This has a statute of up to 18 years. 18 years I could go to a prosecutor at any point in time if I feel threatened, or if Rudy feels threatened, or if that guy feels threatened. Here's the Twitter post of our cease and desist that he made that was sent to him privately through email that he publicly put out for everyone. One more thing I wanted to add was Crimson Alchemy. He tried to patch things up with us, and I was okay with that. Tipster called him a racist. He was extremely upset about this. Tipster contacted him after blocking him and banning him, and then a month later, after the whole story died when he wanted more drama to cover, he invited him back, and his reason for banning him originally was spam, without providing the evidence, of course. He unblocked him, added him as a friend, and the entire time, without Tipster's knowledge, Crimson was share screening me because we were in a call together. We were about to play a game. Tipster called him a spy, did not apologize for calling him a racist, let his commenters in his comment section call him an autist, lied to Crimson saying I made a video about him, and re-added him to his server only to post in his server about him being a spy to create fake drama for his fake channel. And P.S. One last thing. Tipster admitted to me verbally that he uses sock accounts to mask like and dislike content of his own and others, and even use accounts to fight YouTube comments and flag. That's honestly sad, but it's true. Especially since this guy screenshots YouTube comments and replies to them hatefully on his Twitter, which is something I will never agree with, and I think is disgusting, and I would never do anything like that. I moved on over a month ago with my first email to you on August 29th telling you that I don't care about you, but you're making me out to be an internet celebrity while you have no platform to vent hate for. Thing is, I don't hate you, I don't even care about you. I think the things you said about my anxiety were disgusting, which is why I don't want to talk to you. I also think you're a creepy fucking stalker to go to a fucking post on TG about a subject 1 month later. You have anxiety issues too. Chavez has shown me this. So does Apollo for all various reasons. My content will never be drama content. Tipster can only spread lies of hate about me due to Kat not liking me, and that is all there is to it. This is the last time that I'm gonna mention either of these two criminals because honestly, they're liars. And the fact that Apollo is gone because of some fake fucking documents Kat gave him is pretty stupid. Spreading lies for attention is what the two of you do best.
Well, to that I say, good fucking riddance. So bye-bye, motherfucker. Now, the last thing I have to say about this is, I don't know about you, but I think I dealt with this motherfucker pretty damn well tonight. Now, there's something that Triforce likes to say when he roasts someone, when he really puts the screws to them. He likes to say that he eviscerated them. I know Triforce is in the chat right now. No offense, buddy. I just got to be honest. I think the whole evisceration thing is kind of cringy. But I'm a big fan of one particular early 90s action flick. And from that flick, there's a term that I want to use in order to describe what I just did to MemeTroll. So rather than say it, I'm actually going to let this little clip that I created here speak for itself.
Dead?
Terminated.
Baby, I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. We never find the time, no, baby. I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. We never find the time, no, baby. I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. We never find the time, no, baby. I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. We never find the time, no, baby. I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. Legends never die, boy.
Go fuck yourself. I worked hard to get where I am right now. And I know I'm not the biggest YouTuber on the platform, but I worked hard for the 26,000 YouTube subscribers that I have on my channel. And you want to take all of that away just because I didn't give you a shout out? Fuck you. Fuck you. I worked hard to get where I'm at. You have to do the work too, just like everyone else on this fucking platform. Nobody gets a handout. Anybody who's been successful on this platform worked for it. You have to do the same. And if you don't like it, you can fucking leave. Anyway, guys, I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll be streaming tomorrow, but keep in mind that because of my anniversary with my wife, Thursday, Friday, and Monday, well, I don't know about Monday, but Thursday and Friday for sure, I will not be streaming. So just keep that in mind. The only thing I can hope is that eventually the dude will get bored and move on. But so far it hasn't fucking happened. It hasn't happened yet. He's still reporting my shit. He's still threatening legal action against me, which is bullshit because I know for a fact he doesn't have a lawyer. All I've ever tried to do was help people. That's literally all I've ever fucking tried to do on this platform. Whether it's Twitch or YouTube. All I've ever tried to do is help people. I don't have the biggest fucking audience in the world, but I use my audience to try and help people. Whether it's exposing people for doing shady fucking shit, whether it's delivering gaming news to you guys that I find particularly interesting, or whether it's giving someone a shout out that I think fucking deserves it. I've always done my best to try and help people on this platform. And because of shitheads like MemeTroll, I don't trust anyone anymore. Anytime somebody comes to me and asks me, hey bro, can you give me a shout out? Can we do a collaboration together? Can we work on something together to help promote my channel? I have to tell people no now because of people like MemeTroll. If you ever came to me and you asked me for a shout out after the MemeTroll situation and I had to tell you no, you can blame MemeTroll for that. Because before MemeTroll, I helped everyone. If I looked at someone's content and I saw that it was fucking good, I did the best I could to shout people out and promote people and get some eyeballs on their content. But because of fucking idiots like MemeTroll, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore because of him. So if you're a talented content creator and you're watching this stream right now, or you watch my content and you wonder why I'm not willing to work with people anymore, is because of little pieces of shit like MemeTroll. You can blame him for that because you can ask any small content creator I've ever worked with before. I am more than happy to work with content creators, but I can't trust anyone because of this piece of shit.
I want my hamburger, Coke and fries, sir. Don't forget my drink, boy, baby. Just give me some good chips and give me motherfucking dips. And don't forget my blunt, boy.
Hello everyone, this is Rudy Chavez and I'm here with my lovely wife,
Kimberly Chavez.
just ignore that. And we're here to talk about MemeTroll and the Tipster. And apparently, the problem now at hand is that MemeTroll is still continuing to flag and report Robert, and I think it went a little too far now, and it's not cool to do that. But you see, Robert antagonized MemeTroll, and pretty much he underestimated MemeTroll, and now he has done all these shenanigans at Robert, and Robert just is frustrated, and he just wants to go about his business doing what he loves, and he's upset because it's jeopardizing his bread and butter, his outlet, and I don't blame him for that because he worked I think what 10 years, babe.
12 years.
12 years. Oh, that's a long time. 12 years. So it'll be a shame for him to lose it, all that what he's worked for. So let me ask you this, Hun, what do you think about all this matter?
Basically about this matter, I would just give anybody this type of advice. Whenever you're a public figure, and you're you're on YouTube and you're getting bigger, there are going to be people out there that don't like you. You can't please everybody. You got to understand that even bigger YouTubers go through this, and even their videos get the same kind of hate. The difference is they know how to ignore their haters and they know how to move on, and whatever positive, negative and positive vibes, if they decide that they just want, hey, I want everybody to be positive in my community, that would be your choice. But the best thing you don't want to do is you don't want to address anyone that's trolling you. You don't want to give them the attention that they're trying to get from you. Because other than that, you give them the attention that they give to you, they win automatically. They win. They got you. So the best thing that I could tell anybody, Robert, anyone else that's on that level, it goes with the territory. Just deal with it. It goes with the territory. Ignore your haters. Air out all of the people that you don't want. in your comments. Of course, YouTube gives you all the tools that you need to do to ignore trolls and to kick out people that you don't want to bring above that negative energy. So do it. It's anything is better than giving these people attention that they want. Seriously. It's plain and simple. Just ignore them. Your YouTube is important to you, and it gives you your bread and butter. That's the most important thing to you, and you don't let no one take that away. You keep moving forward, regardless. Take it in stride. It goes with the territory. Let me tell you something. The tipster, the more you get bigger, it's gonna get worse. This is the first time you're going to come in contact with someone that is just not the best of liking or like you. No, this is not the first time, and it's not the only time. So I hope you learn from this experience that just don't give attention to people that don't like you. Only cater to people that love you, and give them the best, and give them what they want. If they're saying, hey, this is what I want from you, Robert, we want this from you. Your job, since it pays it pays your bills or whatever else you got to do.
Your hamburger bill.
It's important for you to give your audience what they want, because they're the ones, in all fairness, they're the ones that gives you the subscriptions. They're the ones that give you the views. They're the ones that give you the likes. They're the ones that make you who you are. So you got to make them number one, even over the bad people and the trolls. Going forward.
Well said. Well said. So sorry, I got a little silly. I didn't meant to tell you about the burger bill. I mean, I'm just joking. You know me. I I'm gaining some weight. Am I gaining some weight, babe?
Yeah, we're gonna fix that pretty soon, though.
Yeah, she don't want me big. But all seriousness, Robert, I would like you to apologize to him, even if you felt you have done nothing wrong to him. Apologize to MemeTroll, and it will be over. So let me know what you think about apologizing to him.
And also, let me make this one-sided. And also, MemeTroll can also apologize to the tipster. You guys were gamers, and to tell you the truth, it breaks my heart to see two gamers in this community, going, wasting all this time doing this to each other when we can be enjoying playing video games, and doing things that we love. So guys, I just need you both to seriously come together, stop what you're doing, come together, and be an example to this community. Set an example for everyone who wants to be a YouTuber. Set an example to everyone who wants to be part of this community. Set an example for how everyone should treat everyone. You guys both seriously just need to stop. Period. Just stop. And that's it. Just remember, you guys, I'm not trying to put you together. I know if you don't like each other, maybe it's just best that you go your separate ways. I'm not trying to force you guys to kumbaya and be together. And if you don't take a liking to each other, but, just move on. Basically, Marriage, just do your thing, and Robert, you do yours, and cater to your audience. I'm pretty sure your audience wants to hear about other things than you ranting about Maris. So, just move on. I hate to see you get sick over, worrying about your channel. So just do what makes you happy, do what makes your audience happy, and just move on. And don't mention them anymore. Don't talk about them anymore. Because I'm pretty sure they want to hear about something else. Out of all the gaming news that's out there, there's a lot of things to cover. So just move on and give your audience what they want so they continue to support you. And you can grow in this career of yours that you're trying to portray. Hey, do what you got to do. And I want to see everybody successful. I consider you guys my family. I consider you guys my brother. All you gamers are my brother and my sister, and I want everybody to prosper. So just do what you got to do. And hey, I love all of my brothers and my sisters. I want to see everybody prosper, and I want to see everybody grow and be happy. We all gamers.
Okay, so I got the message you sent me from MemeTroll regarding him saying that if I apologize to him and his community, that he'll personally go to Screenwave Media's offices and tell them to reinstate me. But there's quite a few problems with that offer. First of all, I'm not going to apologize. You're asking me to apologize to someone who has harassed me, who has wronged me, who has literally lost me money. And that is the most ridiculous fucking thing that I have ever heard. I will never apologize to MemeTroll for anything because I didn't do anything wrong to him. He asked me to give him attention, and I wasn't interested in giving him the attention he wanted, so he cried like a little baby. That's the first thing. The second thing was he got too involved in a story that we were covering. When you're reporting on a story, you're supposed to report from afar. You do whatever you have to do to get the information you need to share the story, but you don't involve yourself. And guess what? MemeTroll involved himself. He got involved in a Discord server that I just so happened to uncover. When I uncovered it, I had no idea MemeTroll was even involved in it. So when I did see he was involved in it, my first thought was, oh shit, never expected to see this guy in there. And unfortunately, he got exposed with everyone else in the Discord for his involvement. That's on him. You want me to apologize because he screwed up and got too involved in a story? It's not going to happen. I've never harassed him. I refuse to admit to harassing him because that's what I'll be doing if I apologize. It's not going to happen. The other thing is, Screenwave Media dropped me because he threatened to go to their offices. So what makes you think that I'm going to apologize so he'll go to their offices? That's what they didn't want. They're afraid of this dude because he was acting like a fucking maniac in his email, cussing them out and shit and acting like a moron, something that a lawyer would never do. Okay? I don't want him to go to Screenwave Media's offices, so I'm not going to apologize in order to get him to go to Screenwave Media's offices. Not only that, I can't go back to Screenwave. I'm locked into a contract with another partner, and that's that. It's finalized. The documents are signed. I've already moved on to another partner. I don't want to go back to Screenwave. What I'm asking for is nothing ridiculous. It's nothing far out or anything like that. I simply want him to stop reporting my channel, copyright complaints, trademark disputes, harassment complaints, all that shit. Just stop. And I don't know if he's reached out to any more partners or any sponsors or anything like that, but if he hasn't already, don't fucking do it. That's all I'm asking for. How difficult is that to ask for? I don't even care if he talks shit about me, dude. I'm a public figure. Talk all the shit about me you want. It doesn't matter. I've already said what I had to say on the matter. I've already done my video kind of debunking the claims you've made against me. There is no need to go any further with it. And I have no interest in going any further with it. I won't speak a word about him if he stops flagging my channel. That's all I'm asking for. Just stop flagging my shit and don't reach out to any more partners or sponsors. It's that simple. The alternative is I've spoken to a lawyer. I've consulted with a lawyer on the case. I've shared all the evidence of the case with them. They've informed me that I have more than enough information to either go civil with it and sue him for, lost revenue or stuff like that, or I can go criminal with it and I can press charges against him in a criminal case. And that's the reality. He can either stop doing what he's doing. I'll never speak a word of him again because, quite frankly, I don't want to talk about him anymore. I really don't. Every time I've tried to talk about him, he does something stupid again. He issues more strikes against my channel. He says a bunch of shit about me that's not true and makes me look bad in the community. Or he goes to my fucking partner, threatens to go to their offices and they drop me. Okay? That's the only reason I keep talking about this dude. Because every time I try to stop talking about him, he ups the ante and does something dumber. So this is the only alternative. This is the only offer. There is no negotiating. Stop flagging my channel and don't reach out to any more partners or I am hiring that lawyer and we are taking you to court. The ball is in your court, MemeTroll. That's the only options you have. It's your call.